It's Ken Harbaugh with Against All Enemies on the MeidasTouch network. I'm recording this late at night after having just seen this video released by the family of a fallen soldier showing the moment they received a condolence call from President Biden. I hope you'll watch all of it. And remember that this is how a president, how a commander-in-chief behaves. We are in an election year, and most of my posts are about that, about the stakes we face as a democracy in 2024. But for this one, I just want to pause for a few minutes and appreciate the incredible humanity of our current president. Joe Biden is a man who has felt real loss. You can tell that by the way he talks to these parents. He knows their pain. As a nation, we are so fortunate to have someone like Joe Biden as our president in moments of crisis. I'm not just talking about his ability to navigate the complex geopolitics America now faces. I'm talking about the empathy he feels at a personal level. There are Americans right now serving in harm's way around the world. Most of us don't often think about them until tragedy strikes. And that's okay. The reason they served, the reason I served as a Navy pilot, was so that the people I cared about didn't have to worry about their freedom and their security. But I guarantee that President Biden worries every day about those Americans on the front lines. That's the kind of leader we need, right now and for the next 4 years. Those Americans who gave their lives weren't suckers or losers. They were brothers, sisters, sons and daughters, and they deserve a president who understands their service and who honors their sacrifice. That's all I'm going to say about the politics of this. Please just watch the video. Think about those on watch tonight and about the kind of commander-in-chief we want to lead them. Thanks.
This is Joe Biden.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Sean, I wish I didn't have to make this call. I know, everybody, I know there's nothing anybody can say or do to ease the pain. I've been there.
Yes, sir, we understand.
I just want you to know that you're in my prayers, my heart. I know you don't want the press at the return of the body, but with your permission, I'd like to be there with you, if that's okay.
We would love for you to be there.
Well, and by the way, we're promoting her posthumously to sergeant.
Oh, wow, that is the best news I've heard today. Thank you so much. You don't know how much that means to us.
Oh, well, I tell you what, it means a lot to me. My son spent a year in Iraq, and so I lost him, and 1% of all these kids are the ones that really take care of 99% of us. And look, I really do know. I got one of those phone calls out of the blue and tell me my wife and daughter were dead when a tractor trailer hit them when I was a young senator, and then my son Bo, he's living near a burn pit in Baghdad. He came down with stage 4 glioblastoma, brain tumor, and lost him too. But
Yes, sir. We know that you can definitely feel our pain.
Well, unfortunately, I do. But I can tell you one other thing. You won't believe it now. And I hope it won't be angry when I say it. The day will come. The day will come when you walk by a park you used to play Kennedy played in, or you open a closet and you smell the fragrance of her clothing or something like that. And you'll smile before you cry. That's when you know you're going to make it. It takes a hell of a long time to get there. But I promise you'll get there. I know that is no consolation now. And from what I understand, you're a close family and your twin brother also. Anyway, I wish there was something really intelligent I could say to change everything.
I just thank you so much for your words of comfort, especially from a parent who's experienced it. And, if you've made it through, I know that, we can make it through as well. So I just appreciate your words.
Well, thank you. Just hang on to each other. The way I made it through is I had family left even though I lost a big chunk of it. My family left, and we just hung on to each other. And it's really, really hard, though, I know.
Yes, sir.
The thing is, I don't know whether you ever want to or could, but where are you now? Are you in Georgia?
Yes, we're in Waycross, Georgia, Ware County.
Yeah, I know Waycross. Well, if you ever had an opportunity to be up this way, I'd love to host you in the Oval Office and get to see you. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
I give you a White House phone number to go directly to my person outside my door in the office if you ever decide you want to try to do that.
Yes, sir. We will definitely make sure we make that happen.
Okay. Did you have a pencil there?
Yes.
Okay. It's area code 202.
Mr. President, sir, we got a room full of people, and I think it'll be in our best interest if we take you off speakerphone and get the number.
Okay, you're back on speaker now.
I'm President of the United States of America, quote, the most powerful man in the world. They keep telling me they don't allow me to have a phone. I think I'm kidding. Well, if you have friends there, hold them tight, friends. Hold them tight. You know, what's going to happen is in about 4, 5, 6 weeks, everybody thinks everything's going to be okay. And all the crisis is over. But the pain is still going to be very deep. And so I always say to friends, stay close. Stay close. It matters. It really matters. And Sergeant Sanders, God, she had the picture I'm looking at, she has such a beautiful smile. God love her.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
She did. She absolutely did light up every room she was in.
That's pretty clear from looking at her. Well, as my grandfather would say, with the grace of God and the goodwill of the neighbors, the creek not rise, and I'll see you on Friday.
Okay, so we'll look forward to it.
Looking forward to it, Mr. President.
And look, anything in the meantime, I was able to get past a very important piece of legislation for veterans this last year. Didn't get a lot of help, but we got it passed. And it has benefit. I've always said from the time I've been involved that if we have we have a lot of obligations to the country. We only have, this is the God's truth, we only have one sacred obligation. To prepare those we send into harm's way and care for them and their families when they come home. And that's what we're doing.
Mr. President, as a veteran, I would like to thank you. Sincerely thank you.
Makes up for what happens. But there's a lot.
Yes, sir. We are very thankful to you for your thoughts, prayers, and concerns and everything that you're doing to protect our veterans. We trust whatever decision you make going forward. We trust that it will be the best interest of our country. Thank you for everything that you're doing.
Well, thank you. Keep me in your prayers. I pray every single day that I make the right decisions.
Yes, sir, we definitely will.
All right, well, I will see you Friday, okay?
Okay, we look forward to it.
God love you.
All right, thank you.
Dad, keep the faith, man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.